This is definitely the coldest month of the year. This is our game in hand. This is a very important game. I'd say more important as the Vale one, because if we win this, we get back into the top three. That means we've won our game in hand, and we have played the same amount of games as Wimbledon or Bradford or something like that, or Warsaw, something like that. But it's very important tonight that we come away with the 3 points. It is a must-win. We need to win against a side who love a draw. They have 14 draws this season, the most in the league. Colchester are also the team in League 2 with the longest time since their last promotion, 2006. As for Notts, we are aiming for a second promotion in 3 seasons, and we really do need to win tonight, as I say. To continue this, it's back-to-back, not just on Thursday, but we're also continue a good stretch of form that started all the way back in December. Go on, Notts, Scunny Pies, let's do this.
It's Aaron here today.
Team news, and guess what? We've got another injury. This time it's a contact injury for Jacob Badeau, which he suffered at Port Vale, which means Cerula's in for him, which means Rod McDonald's at left centre back. On the right of the back three, Zach Johnson, Cerula and Gordon are wing backs. Apart from that, same team, but Whittaker's back on the bench, as is Sam Austin. Our attacking options off the bench look quite good, to be fair.
How are they allowed to play in that?
From Kellen Gordon, a perfect ball in for Conor Grant. County. I didn't mention this straight away, but Colchester almost equalised straight after when Rob McDonald's loose pass. He didn't put enough power on his pass, and Tyree Simpson Alex Bass came out and tried to, as we got defenders back on the line. Well, Brett got back on the line, but Bass did enough to put him off, and he just skied it. I know it's going to be a tough game. Danny Cowley teams always work hard. Credit to Colchester, they have kept up their press rather well despite being 1-0 down. I don't think we would have been doing what we were doing well earlier, which was playing the pass into Bob and Abbott and getting it quickly through the midfield, because then passes are on, but we're not using them enough. We're too safe at the moment. The ball by Palmer. It was good football there. Ball through to Edwards. Play ball into Shatter, but he couldn't quite get a clean connection on it with a defender close to him. When there's space available, we need to run into it, because then Colchester have to come out of their shape. George Abbott nearly with a repeat of his Cheltenham goal. Then he struck it sweetly and it hit the post.
It started brilliantly, you know. We hit the straps and got the early goal, everything we wanted to do, and very little after that, really, other than Abbott's absolute shot from nowhere that almost broke the post. They're working really, really hard. They're closing us down. They're giving us no space at the back. They're pressing really well and not allowing the defence to dwell on the ball. But then we're playing into their hands, because there's not much movement. There's easy balls that we could play that we're not. Then we're trying Hollywood balls that don't even exist. And there's space to run into that we're choosing not to. We're switching off defensively. There's players out there tonight that just mentally don't look like they're there. They're not switched on. Stuff's happening around them, and it's almost like they're watching it, a training game or they're whatever, you know. But that really has got to get so much better second half. If we were playing the top side tonight, I think we'd probably be out with this game.
That's the definition of it's been coming. They've deserved that equaliser, because, well, we've gone into autopilot mode again. Just like how when we scored earlier, they almost equalised straight away. Well, we almost retook the lead straight away there. Made up a lot of yards there, Kellen Gordon. Good ball in. Wasn't clear properly. Conor Grant's shot went just past the post. Finish, please! No! fair play to Conor Grant, he's put in a really good effort tonight. Pressing's been a lot better, energy's been a lot better from him than it was against Vale. Yeah, he's off, as is Curtis Edwards, as is the injured Rob McDonald, another injured centre-back. Jarvis Whittaker and Traore on, everyone's on. Go on, Robbie Cundy. No, Jarvis!
We didn't deserve any more than a point from that. We got exactly the start we wanted. We scored very, very early. We had a great first few minutes, first 5 to 10 minutes. And then after that, we were absolute garbage. We had 11 individuals out there. The amount of times we had a player who was running with the ball and then had no option, absolutely no option. There wasn't a player there helping.
What a frustrating evening. I just had a feeling, before the game I predicted 1-1, and after I saw the starting 11, I was more, I'm always pessimistic when I head into any game. That's what being a Notts fan does to you. I think we make a fantastic start. George Abbott starts to move. Curtis Edwards is also involved. Callum Gordon puts in a beauty of a cross for Conor Grant to score. Made a good start. But what happens after that sums up our evening. It was one of 3 moments that kind of summed us up, really. And that's when we win the ball back from kick-off. Conor Grant has the ball heads towards Cerula. Instead of playing the ball in front of Grant so we can go on another attack or start another attack, he plays it back to Abbott, who plays it back to Rob McDonald, and his pass hasn't got enough power on it to get to Matty Platt. And so Tyree Simpson almost rounds Alex Bass. Bass has to stay on the edge of his area almost. Johnson gets back on the goal line. Simpson puts it over the bar. There was 2 more moments in the game that I felt summed us up. The next one was when I think it's Gordon who puts in a cross. George Abbott then gets, and for me, George Abbott was one of our best players. Probably only second to Gordon on Tuesday, but he gets caught in 2 minds about whether to head it on target or header it back to Conor Grant, and in the end, it's the decision making that lets him down. It ends up in the gloves of Matt Macy. And the third one was late on. Charlie Whittaker has the ball after good work by Zach Johnson running into the open space, and I'll get to that point in a moment. Johnson plays it through to Whittaker, and Will Jarvis is so open. Will Jarvis is so open on the wing. Just play it to Will Jarvis. He tries to play Jatta through when there's 2 defenders near him. That sums up the decision making all evening. And there was quite a lot of the Notts performance that was it was annoying. It was frustrating. When there was space to run into, we didn't run into that open space enough a lot with the ball. I thought our passing was poor and inconsistent when it was underhit, overhit, misplaced, careless. The intensity I don't think wasn't near enough. We weren't quick enough with our passing. It wasn't, pass. And, I can't credit to Colchester, even after they went 1-0 down early on, they did continue with their pressing and they made it difficult for us. I thought Edwards for them was good first half. He was their main threat and we needed to deal with him. And Stewart obviously realised this because second half, Callum Gordon and Zach Johnson made sure that threat was nullified. And after that, he barely did anything. But the goal comes from the opposite wing and we're opened up too easily. Rob McDonald gets megsed and then it's the ball across and it ends up being a Zach Johnson own goal. I don't think Johnson had a good first half, not going to lie. I think he got better in the second half though, which was good to see. He was running into the space a bit more, trying to bring the ball out from the back. I just don't think it was a good team performance at all. And as previously has been said, when a player received the ball, nobody was there to back him up. When Gordon received the ball, nobody was around him. When Abbott received the ball, nobody was around him, for example. When Cerula receives the ball, nobody was around him. And I think the mentality as well. It's kind of when the Ardley Birchnell kind of. This is where I link it back to that season where we're caught in two minds of, we definitely, we're solid, but we know we can be better. We've missed the most big chances in games, and there you go. That says it all. We've missed more big chances in games than any other team this season. I think a draw was a fair result, but we can't have that mentality of being happy with a 1-1 draw against Colchester just because they're an okay side. Okay, before the start of the game, we were in the automatic promotion places. That is not the mentality to have if you are going for promotion. Okay, nobody's grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck saying, no, we need to win this game at all costs to stay. Like, we want promotion here. We need to show that we want promotion. I want to see it in the performance. And I saw it from George Abbott in the last few games. There is a guy who is pressing all game, and deep into injury time as well, he's still going about, and he's looking frustrated, thinking, where is the support from the other players around me? We're meant to be in a promotion fight here, and nobody's busting a gut to try and win the game. We need to start being a lot more ruthless in front of goal, and a lot quicker for a longer period of time. When we really need to perform, it just doesn't happen sometimes, and it's annoying. But yeah, draw was a fair result. Don't think we deserve to win that. If you enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Stay subscribed if you're subscribed if you're new. Be safe, be champions, and as always, toodaloo.